Here we go!
Thank you for hanging with us. This is Money Matters with Dino on KTLK AM1150. I'm your host, Dino Katsiametis, and I'm here to give you the tools and information to build a secure and strong portfolio with real estate. If you have any questions and want to get a hold of myself or any of the guests that you've heard today, give us a call at 888-814-3335. That's 888-814-3335. This segment is brought to you by CDA Law Center, expert loan modifications with decades of legal experience in real estate. So, Jim, Gabriella, thank you for staying with us. We're going to dive in a little bit deeper with your business and your business model. It's very interesting with all the trustee investments that you do. And Jim, you're the founder, CEO of Alliance Portfolio. Who's Gabriella? Why don't you introduce her?
Gabriella is currently Vice President of Business Development. She's been with us for over 10 years. For many years, she managed our mortgage fund and also our loan servicing portfolio. So she has depth of understanding and knowledge in the types of investments that we do. But she is far too good at sales and marketing to keep her in the office doing more of that type of operations work. So anyway, Gabriella's been with us a long time. She has a lot of knowledge and experience in this type of investment.
Well, I'm glad you guys are both here, and I'm really interested in to hear what the rest of this interview goes like, because I think it's going to be extremely informational and educational for our listeners. It says here that you've serviced over $500 million in privately placed trust deeds. That's a lot.
And that's a little old. It's probably a lot more than that today. So, yeah, I've been at it for 23 years. I've owned this company since 1996. And, I've been a member of the California Mortgage Association for over 15 years. I've taught business development, marketing classes, raising money classes. I authored a continuing education class for financial planners and registered investment advisors on this type of, they call it alternative high yield investing. It's non-correlated. So I was able to teach that at UCI to the Financial Planners Association. So anyway, we've been at it for a long time and have a very polished team, I believe.
So explain to me what trustee investing is.
Trustee investing is basically what banks do. They make loans that are secured by real estate. In our case, in speaking with Tony previously, or you understand kind of the real estate investing has many facets. You can buy properties and rent them out. You can buy. You can do registered investment trust, or you can do this type of investing. So basically what happens is we raise private investor capital and we loan it secured by real estate. And those secured real estate loans provide interest returns on the investment, and then those returns are distributed to the investors. And there's a few different ways to do that. You can buy individual trustee investments. So for instance, if we have a $500,000 property and we got a $300,000 first trust deed on it, one individual investor can own that whole loan, and his name is on title, and we collect interest and distribute it to these investors, and so they can buy that. Another thing is that you can buy a fractional interest. So say you are an investor and you don't have $300,000, but you've got $100,000. Well, you can buy a fractional interest in that loan, right? So you own a fractional interest, you're also on title. And then the third way is in our mortgage funds, where if you don't have $100,000, you can invest as little as $5,000 and into the fund, and the fund buys these loans. So there are a few different ways to invest in this type of real estate investment, and the returns are 7, 8, 9, 10%.
I've done a few of these myself. I love this style of investment. I would much rather do this than invest in the stock market. The banks have made gazillions of dollars doing this for years. And it's always kind of been known as you have to be wealthy or the hard money lender, the break your legs type of guy. But that day and age is over. And with the crash of the financial system that we had, there are some great buyers out there that just can't qualify for a loan.
We're getting borrowers today that we would have never gotten before. I was explaining on the way up that previous to the crash, a borrower could 15% of the borrowers could get an A paper loan from Wells Fargo or Bank of America. The next 10% could get an Alt A loan, they called them, right? So that's 25% of the market that wouldn't borrow our money. Then you had the Washington Mutuals and the World Savings taking the next 20%. And then after that, you had the New Centuries and the Ameriquest and those subprimes taking the next 20%. So virtually
pretty much everybody else.
Almost anybody could get a loan. And so we were really relegated to doing second trust deeds and so forth. Well, today, all of those competitors are gone. You can either get an A paper loan from a guy like you, or then you're borrowing our money. And if a borrower happens to be self-employed or had gone through a short sale or is an investment property or buying properties in an LLC or a trust or something like that, those are borrowers that are borrowing money from private money lenders today.
This is why I'm so excited about what you guys do, and I truly am, because it's an investment vehicle that I feel is safe, secure. It's managed by professionals like you that know real estate inside and out. So, Gabby, what about these investment funds, the mortgage funds that you guys are doing now? You said something earlier, Jim, that I thought was interesting. You can get in with as little as $5,000. I mean, you can be a bank. You can be a lender, in essence, with as little as $5,000. But you can't do it on an individual trust deed. You have to invest in one of the mortgage funds, right?
It's a great product also for individuals who know about real estate and want to get in on the market exactly for the low loan amounts. And a lot of people don't understand the stock market. I don't get it. I mean, I know what companies are great, but if I invest in those companies, I don't get any money back. I don't get a return. And what's great about the mortgage fund is every month you can receive interest on the money that you invested with Alliance Portfolio. And you get to see what kind of properties that we lend on. It's a great product.
You were telling me on the way up here with the new website you guys have built, basically you can be in a fund with several other people. The fund can have 30 different properties it lends on, and you as one of the investors can actually log on, see all 30 of the properties, see what their payment history is, what kind of interest is it's being made, right? Everything. And another thing about the funds are you mitigate your risk. Like with the individual trustees or the fractionalized trustees, your investment is secured by that one specific property and that one specific borrower. With the funds, you spread your risk amongst multiple properties. Where I thought Gabriella was going to go was these smaller investments, this $5,000 entry level. Excellent opportunity for tax-deferred IRA or something like that, because these funds offer two options. One of them is growth, which means if you have an IRA, you can invest and then that interest will compound. Or you can have cash flow if you're looking for cash flow streams. And right now we're doing cash flow monthly. In 2014, it'll be quarterly. So, Jim, there's a lot of people out there listening right now. How can investors learn more about this?
Well, as far as the funds are concerned, you will see and hear us doing educational seminars every month over the next year. We're scheduled to do seminars on the third Thursday and Saturday of every month where we are educating people on trust deed investments as well as mortgage fund investments. So there'll be plenty of opportunity to do that. You can also go to our website at allianceportfolio.com or give us a call directly, and we're available. Just give us a call. We can get you out there, or absolutely take the time to come to attend one of our presentations. We're doing them from Laguna Hills all the way to Woodland Hills and everywhere in between.
And it's the third Thursday and Sunday, you said, or Saturday?
Third Thursday and Saturday.
And Saturday of every month.
Of every month,
rest of 2013.
Two of them on Thursday nights, 6 and 7:30, and then 3 of them on Saturday mornings. I want to say 10, 2, and 4.
And again, I've known Jim from Alliance Portfolio a long time. Personally endorse him as far as the kind of quality investments he'll put your money into. And if any of you are listening out there and it's piqued your interest at all and you want more information on it, give us a call at 888-814-3335. That's 888-814-3335. Or you can text the word Alliance to 313131, and Jim or Gabrielle will call you right back. Gosh, Phil, I can't stand this. It's the end of the show already, and we've barely talked about some of the stuff I wanted to hear.
I know. This show could have been 2 hours easily.
Yeah, all of our guests were absolutely fantastic. Wealth of knowledge. You're listening to Money Matters with Dino on KTLK AM1150. We're here to help you. If you haven't taken down our number yet, make sure you grab a pen right now and write down 888-814-3335. That's 888-814-3335. Or you can text the word refi to 313131. I want to thank all my expert panelists today, Tony Bartos from Coldwell Banker, Newport Beach, Jim Perry and Gabriella Gilles from Alliance Portfolio, and, of course, my producer, Phil, who keeps me going and gives me all this great information. Thank you, Phil.
No worries.
You're the reason why I come back every week, and I love talking to you. I love hearing from you, so please don't stop. Reach out. You can you can get us at powerplayers.com, or you can even Facebook us and give us your questions. We'd love to answer them. We're here every Saturday from noon to 1 on KTLK AM1150. If you missed any part of this show and you'd like to hear it, you can catch us on our YouTube channel, Power Players Radio. Thank you so much, and we'll see you next week.